look like. If I set this to like 400 pixels, you see that it increases to 400 pixels and can have access to this. Basically, you can experiment with this. It's very nice to use. So I just want to keep it at 100, right? And basically, this two properties right here, this 50% and 50%, are the positioning of the circle. So if I set this one to 100, this is the positioning. This is when you position it to like with the x-axis, and this is the y-axis positioning. The x-axis and the y-axis positioning. So if I set this one to like 100%, you see it goes all the way to the right. You see that because I gave it the positioning of x 100%, it goes all the way to the right. And let's say if I set this one to 100% too, it goes all the way to the bottom. You see that it goes to the bottom. Or basically, you can make it come from anywhere you want. You can leave it here, and we'll do the click event to make the stuff open from here. But me, I want it to open from the top right. So what I'll just do, I'll set this to 0%, right? I'll leave this one at 100%. Leave the x-axis at 100% and the y-axis at 0%. So it's going to go up right here. Perfect. Now I don't want it to show right now. I want it to only show when I click on this and expands and opens everything with the navigation links and all of that. Currently I don't want it to show. So what we'll just do, we'll now set the width of the circle. We'll just set it to 0, and it disappears totally, right? Now we want this to have a function, a click event that when we click on it, it opens it up, right? So basically we're going to be toggling classes with it. So let me go to my JavaScript, or first let me create the CSS class that will make it open and all of that. So it will say open. Basically the UI doesn't have this class yet. We want JavaScript to give it this class when we click on the burger nav. So obviously we're going to give this burger nav to this class of open, so it works. Right, so basically when we click on it, when we give that class of open, we want the clip path, let's say to be 1700 pixels. Sorry, I missed the circle. Clip path circle 1700 pixels at 100%. We'll still leave it at 100% because we're going to be staying at the top right. Basically just the circle that will just increase 100% and same 0%. Basically, let me show you what I mean. If I give this same 1700 pixels, you see it opens fully. See, it opens fully back. Alright, so we want that to happen when this has the class of open. So let's set it back to 0. Okay, so let's go to our JavaScript now. So we'll just query the DOM for the burger first. We'll say let burger equals to documents dot query selector getting the burger, right? And also the nav UL. So we'll say document.nav equals to documents dot query selector get the nav UL. So we're gonna run a add event listener, or basically you can use the onClick function to do it too, whichever way it will still work. So you just say we're gonna put the click event on the burger, so we'll call the burger and give it add event listener. We want it to listen for a click event, and when it clicks, we want it to run this function. So when we click on the burger, that's when we want JavaScript to add this class to the UL, right, and give it this clip out of 1700 pixels. So we'll just target this nav because we've queried the DOM for the nav UL. So we'll just get the nav and say dot class list dot toggle. They will now say open. That's the class we wanted to give it, which we have specified right here. Alright, so if I save that, refresh, and click on the burger, you see it works. And if I click on it, it goes off. Click on it, it works. Click on it, it goes off. So we want it to transition in now. You want it to have that smooth animation when it opens. So basically you just come to the UL in your style, then just give it a transition property. Just say transition all, let's say 1 second. So if I save that, refresh, okay, there it is, refresh, then it comes in smoothly. You see that? Beautiful. And if I click it, it closes back up. Click it, comes in smoothly, closes back up. Very, very smooth. Okay, now we want to animate this bugger too, right? When we click on it, it turns to an X or something, right? So what we'll do, we'll add all these open classes to it too. First of all, let's add the class to it with the click event. So when you click on the bugger, we want to give the bugger to the same class. So the class list.toggle open. So let's check if this is actually working. Let's inspect and check our bugger. Open this body our bugger. So if you click on it, okay, let's refresh. We didn't refresh. Okay, our bugger. So if you click on it, you see it gives that class of open. You see that class of open, and we click on it again, it removes it. So as it's doing for the UL2, if we click on it, it gives that class of open. When we click on it, it removes it. So this one is linked with our JavaScript. Now our bugger nav is linked with our JavaScript. So we want to target the bugger spans to animate, right? To like form an X or something. So we're going to be targeting them one by one with the nth child pseudo selector. So say bugger dot open span nth child 1. So we're targeting the first span inside the bugger nav, inside the bugger and nav, yeah. So let's copy this 3 times because we have 3 of them. I'll change this to 2. I'll change to 3. So the ones that will be animating are the first one and the third one. Is the first one and the third one, while the second one just disappears. So basically, you can just give this an opacity. Let's give this an opacity of 0. Now we want these two to form an X when they are being clicked, right? So what we'll just do, we'll say margin, let's say margin top, give it the margin top of 16 pixels, then transform rotate property that will allow you to rotate to an X or something, rotate 45 degrees. Then we'll come to the third one and give it the same thing, but it to be minus because we want it to go the opposite. Ctrl C, let's copy that, Ctrl V, then just give it minus 16 degrees and minus 16 pixels and minus 45 degrees. So if we refresh, save that and click on it, you see it forms that X right there. So we don't want it to just jump into the X like that now. We want it to be smooth again. Simple. We'll just give it a transition. So we'll come to the span where we've specify the width and all of that of the span. We'll just give it a transition property, set it to all, and say points. Let's say 0.7s, 0.7 seconds. Right. So we save that. Refresh. Click on it. You see that it just animates smoothly into an X. Then everything works. Our next are clickable. So that's it. Thank you guys for watching. If you're new to this channel, please subscribe. Share this video to people you think it might be helpful to, and yeah, and also thanks for 9 subscribers. That is very, very, very amazing. I have 9 subscribers, which is very cool. Thanks a lot. Goodbye. Holy shit.